Hello everyone. So now we have a question. It's under the topic called probability. And our first question here says that Asma has this fair eight-sided spinner. She spins the spinner once. Find the probability that the score is 6. Okay. So for part 1 and part A, you want to find the probability of 6. So in the spinner, we're looking for 6 and we have it's eight-sided, so 8 choices, and let's count how many 6 there are in these choices. So there's only one 6, right? So the probability of getting a 6 is going to be equals to 1 out of 8 because there's only one 6 and there's a total of 8 choices that you can take. Okay, so let's move on to part B. Part B, you want to find the probability where it is not going to be 2. So let's find 2 first. 2 is 1, 2, 3, right? So there's 8. We're not supposed to find 2. So instead of using 3, that's going to be 5 minus 3, which is, no, not 5 minus 3. 8 minus 3, which is 5. So therefore, we'll get 5 over 8 as our probability. Okay? Now, moving on to the next part, part 2. It says here, Asma spins the spinner twice. Find the probability that she scores 2 2s. So it has to be the probability of x is equals to 2 and then 2. Okay? Both 2s. Now, note that the spinner, when it lands on a certain number, you don't take out that number. We can assume that it's going to be a fixed cardboard, right? You're not going to cut that cardboard out if it's been chosen. So assume everything is fixed. So which means that getting a probability of 2 would be 3 over 5. So let's say Asma spins the spinner once. Okay, spinning the first spinner, and the probability of getting the 2 is currently 3 out of 8. Yeah. Then she's going to spin the second one, and she wants to also get another 2. So 2 will still be 3 over 8. Okay, then you multiply these because they're in the same event, because that's what the event is all about. It's about spinning twice. Once you completed 2 spins, then you have completed the event. So now we have 3 times 3 over 8 times 8. We're going to get 9 over 64. And that would be your probability for getting two 2s. So let's move on to part B. So part B, Leon has 7 red counters. Let's write this down. Red, I'm going to put R. 7. We have 6 green counters and 3 white counters. He takes 2 counters at random without replacement. So without replacement means that once you've taken something, you're not going to compensate that of what you took, which means if you took red, the next time you're going to take another counter, red would be less than 1, and the total of the whole thing would also be less than 1. Okay, now questions asking for find the probability that the 2 counters are of the same color. Okay, so now in this question, it's asking for the same color, so we are looking for different colors here. So we need to list down all the probabilities that we can get. So we can have 2 reds, right? We can also get 2 greens, and we can also get 2 whites. Because the question didn't specify what color, it just says that as long as they're both the same color, correct? Now, let's focus on the probability of getting two reds. Now, the first time it's getting red is going to be 7 out of. So 7 plus 3 is 10, 10 plus 6 is 16. So 7 out of 16. Then the second time you're going to get red is going to be 6 over 15. Okay, I'll leave that be. Now let's go to green. So green we have 6. So it's going to be the first time we get green, the 6 over 16. The second time we're going to get green is going to be 5 over 15. Okay, and this applies the same with the white counters. So the first time we're going to get white, it's going to be 3 over 16. The second time we're going to get white is 2 over 15. Okay, now let's find each of these numbers. So the first one would be 42 over 240, right? And the second one is 30 over 240, and the last one is 6 over 240. Okay, but since we want to include that all of this is considered as getting these counters at the same color, they're all different events, so we have to add all of them up together. Okay, so the probability of what we want is going to be equals to 13 over 40. Okay, and that's it.